Hi everyone, welcome back again to the channel. Today is the Shike Styles here. In today's video, I'll be showing you all the easiest way to go about the making of this beautiful Boubou kaftan top you see right here on your screen, which also has a V-scrub neckline. Quite a handful of sellers, especially beginners, find this type of neckline a bit difficult to achieve, but I'll be simplifying it. You just have to pay proper attention in today's video, and it is 100% beginners friendly tutorial. And with all that being said, let's get started with what we have for today. With just a yard or 1.5 yard of African print, to be able to achieve this beautiful top. And I have my fabric folded into four. You can see I'm cutting that right here because I intend cutting out the front and the back part of this my top at once. This part that is entirely closed will be the neckline area. The top part is going to be the shoulder, and this is the length of my top, and this part here will be from my vertical measurement or my body circumference. So I'll start now by marking a neck width of 3.5 inches, and then for the front neck depth I'll be marking it at 7.5 inches. Remember that the neck for the front dress is always deeper than that of the back. So when I do this, I'll come in by half of an inch from that 7.5 inches I marked already. Then I'll get my stretch ruler. From that half of an inch, I'll connect it into my neck width of 3.5 inches. For my neck depth for the back, I mark 1.5 inches. Now I'm creating this into a round neckline into that my neck width of 3.5 inches. So the next is to get my shoulder of 7.5 inches, which is what I marked right there. Now from that my shoulder, I'll be getting my sleeve length. I want my sleeve length to be 13 inches. That 13 inches, I added extra 1 inch, which is going to be for the hemming allowance. So from that my shoulder, I marked 1 inch below like this, and I'm going to slant this in into my neck width of 3.5 inches, just like this, to get my shoulder slope. Now from that line, I'm going to come down by 10 inches for my sleeve opening. Then I'll connect these two lines together from that shoulder line down to this 10 inches line. Now I'll go in by at least 1 inch from this 10 inches line inward this way, and now connect it downward. So that is it for the sleeve part. I'll just go ahead now to cut this out. So if you come in by half of an inch or 1 inch, it is totally fine because this dress does not really have any curve. It's more like straight. Okay, so after I was done cutting out the side, I cut out the base and also the shoulder part. But while cutting out the shoulder part, I left half of an inch while cutting. I cut out the back neckline. Then I removed one piece, which is for the back part of my dress, before I went on ahead to cut out the neckline for the front dress. As you can see, I spread it out now. This is what it looks like. The next is to join the front and the back part of my dress together. Right sides facing each other on the shoulder. I'll make sure they align properly and also pin this together. Then I'll use a fanny to join them together. When I'm done joining the shoulder on the sleeve area, I'm going to be folding it in twice and stitch as well. I'll be doing the same thing for the base or the hem of this my blouse as well. So I've done everything I said earlier, and this is what it looks like on the side at the base, and also on the shoulder it is all joined together. The next is to work for the neckline. So after joining, this is what the neckline is going to look like. So I went on ahead behind the camera to cut out this long piece that will be enough to go around my neckline. On fold, it is 2.5 inches wide. When I open it up like this, it is 5 inches wide. Like I said, it is long enough to go around my neckline. So from this my neckline here, I'll be marking half of an inch below, and that is where I will start pinning this my thick black crepe fabric on it, just like this. So the open part of your crepe should be on your neckline, and then pin on around just the way I'm doing right here. So when I get to this other side here, I'm going to stop. Then I'll stitch everything around using just half of an inch. I'm done stitching this now. I'm going to make a slight cut to stop exactly on the half of an inch. I'll be very careful so that I don't cut on my thread, just like this, and stop right there. Then when I do this, I'll cut off the excess I have for this my crepe fabric. So now we're putting the ends of this micro fabric inside just like this. By the time I do this, automatically my fabric is going to just go inside with it as well. So you can see what I have done here so far. I tried to zoom it properly. So after this, I'll just go on ahead and top stitch right here. Okay, so I've gone ahead to do that. You can see what it looks like. It is firm right there, and it is perfectly neat. You can see what the inside looks like so far. So now I flip this to the wrong side so that I can now join the sides of this my dress, because basically we are like 80% done with the sewing of this particular dress. So I align them and arrange it at the side and also at the base. So I'll be taking the measurement here from the shoulder up to that 10 inches I marked earlier. So right here I'm going to start joining from here using just 1 inch all the way to the ends, just like this. So I'll be doing it for the both sides of this my dress, and I'll be pairing it with black trouser, and this is what mine looks like at the end of the day. In case you want to learn how to draft a trouser pattern and how to sew it, the link will be in the comment section and to be pinned. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this story helpful. I wish to see you all next time on the same channel. Keep having a lovely time ahead of you all. Until some other time, I'll see you next time on the same channel. Bye.